Good evening and welcome to Bryan, Ohio, as we begin our journey on the road to Dayton for high school basketball. The girls are up this week. The boys will begin that journey next week. Tonight it's Division IV girls sectional semifinal basketball between 16-6 Stryker and 6-16 Edgerton. However, if you look at what's happened here at the end of the season, you see a Stryker team that has dropped 3 of their last 4, and they're 3-4 in their last 7, while Edgerton has won 3 of their last 4 games coming into tonight. They did meet in the regular season. It was a game won by Stryker on January 17th by the final of 45-38. Joining me here on the Oberlin and Turnbull Funeral Homes pregame show is Suzanne Hollabaugh. And Coach H, ready for the tournament run to begin. Tonight's the night where everybody has hopes and dreams and wishes of making some kind of tournament run, and we think we have a good one to start our coverage.
Oh, absolutely, and it's, again, it's a whole new season. Really, you're 0-0 right now. Nothing mattered. Whatever you did during the season didn't really matter. As you mentioned, though, the momentum, I think, matters a little bit, but at the same time, you just get out and play and see where you end up.
We do have an injury situation to talk about here, and it's a big one for Stryker. It is Emma Falk, who had really been playing really well for Stryker. She's been consistent all season, but had seen some of those scoring numbers climb here in recent games, including a couple that we did late. She is unavailable. Concussion is the biggest reason. Also has a fractured nose, is what head coach Connor Varner was telling me. So they did play a game without her, that last game, and they won that game with Pettisville. So a little bit familiar with what the rotation is going to look like, but let's not kid ourselves. It's a loss.
Oh, it's a huge loss. Yeah, and we did that game with Hilltop, and she really looked good and really was more assertive and I thought confident on the offensive end than what we had seen earlier out of her. Again, very capable and had been capable all year, but I could just see that confidence was growing in her. So, yeah, huge loss. And, again, probably good that it – and not good. That's not really very nice to say. But what I mean is probably for the coaching staff, it was good that they were able to get a game in and get a different rotation set up because, if that happens in the last game and now you're going into the tournament game, that sometimes can cause some issues.
Let's take a break. Our Brian Ford Lincoln conversation with the head coaches when we come back. Marchetta Carrier from Edgerton, Connor Varner from Stryker here on B-Rock Sports.
When you're paying the right price for protection, you just know it. It's that warm, fuzzy, totally secure feeling, knowing that you're not only getting great coverage, but you're also not paying too much for it. And there's no one that knows that feeling like me, Molly Culler, your local Allstate agent, because I work every day to get people like you the coverage they need with the savings they deserve. Give me a call for your quote today. Allstate, you're in good hands.
Savings vary based on the average annual savings reported by new auto customers surveyed in 2019 who switched to Allstate.
When it comes to choosing a memorial that represents the lasting memories of a person's life, the Fackler Monument Company in Montpelier, Ohio can create exactly what you are looking for, like an eagle soaring through the woods etched on a memorial, a bench that has mom and dad's names engraved into the granite to sit and reflect, a picture of the family farm etched on the stone, or maybe your style is a memorial that has a split headstone with a vase in between for flowers. The Fackler Monument Company of Montpelier, Ohio, serving families in the tri-state area since 1924.
Just like farmers who depend on us, Valley depends on providing the best in reliable technology, durable products, and smart connections so your pivot becomes your workhorse in the field. Being tasked with the job of feeding the world is no easy feat. Valley is here to lighten your load, getting you the greatest yield from your field and making the most out of every drop. Always improving, always innovating. Valley Irrigation is the one you can depend on. When you're looking for dependability, count on Andy Farnham and AG Irrigation to be there every step of the way.
Why do so many people travel to Jason East Automotive Services in Edgerton when they want their vehicles repaired? Because Dave Brown and Sam Bailey have over 60 years of experience fixing the problems that other mechanics couldn't. They work on all makes and models, and they specialize on imports. Recently, they have expanded their service area by almost 50%, and they've hired Eston Knurk to their staff. So if you have a vehicle, foreign or domestic, that you want fixed right the first time, take it to Jason East Automotive Services on the east side of Edgerton.
Wednesday night tournament basketball as we get our coverage started here on the road to Dayton for girls basketball and our Brian Ford Lincoln conversation with Edgerton girls coach Marchetta Carrier as they get ready to face Stryker tonight. And Coach, here we are at the end of a regular season. How would you assess, I guess, the Edgerton year as a whole, and then maybe even more specifically and more importantly, definitely how you're playing right now, getting ready for this Stryker game?
You know, the girls, we've improved every game. We've gotten better throughout the season. We're playing pretty good ball right now. We're shooting the ball well, and, you know, there's no better time to be playing your best ball come this time of the year. Where did this group, if you go, I don't even know if you want to go all the way back to the beginning of the year, that's great, or since Christmas, I don't know what point, but what jumps out at you is the area that this group improved the most, and you've seen that dynamic kind of play out on the floor? I think just learning to share the basketball offensively and be a team, and, you know, take away some of the selfishness. I think they've come together and grown together more as a team, realizing, like, we all can do it, and we're better when we all can do it. And I think that's probably the one thing that stands out the most is just coming together and being a team as a whole. You get Stryker in a rematch, and you played them here fairly late in the season. What are your takeaways from that Stryker regular season game? You know, I thought we went in and we played really well against them. We had chances, you know, to take it and win it. It didn't fall that way, but we played great defense. You know, we shot the ball well. We did a lot of really good things that game, and hopefully we can build off of that. What do you need to do well against this Stryker team based on what they do well? Some of your concerns from Stryker, and what are some important things for Edgerton to come out on top with a tournament win? You know, we definitely have to handle the pressure. They are in your shorts defense. We've got to know where Sage Willis is at, the Wickerham girl. Not real sure if Falk's playing yet or not, but if she is, you know, we've got to know where she's at. But, you know, they play hard, and we just have to handle their pressure. Offensively, we have to make every possession count, and defensively, we can only give them, you know, one opportunity to score each time down the floor. This is the fun time of the year. I mean, I know it's kind of like a bittersweet time of the year because any loss now ends the season, but it's a fun time because you've played to get to this point and maybe do something here in the postseason. Absolutely. Like, this is what you play for, and, you know, it's these girls, you know, getting them to understand that, and I think they're super excited. I think we have them ready to go, and, you know, as a coach, it's an exciting time of year to be in. Hey, thanks for the time here on our pregame. Best of luck against Stryker in this sectional opening game. Thanks, Andy.
Data breaches are occurring at an alarming rate. If your company's private records are compromised, your business could be ruined. Coverage from the Central Mutual Insurance Company can help you repair the damage of a data breach and get back to business. For your security, your protection, and your peace of mind, trust Central Mutual Insurance Company in Andrews, O'Neill & Lowe. With offices in Archbold, Bryan, and Wasion, or find us online at andrewsoneillandlowe.com.
Direct Link should be the first stop for anyone needing new appliances. Whether your appliance is on the fritz or you're just looking to upgrade, Direct Link Appliance and Hardware in Bryan and now in Wasion is your hometown appliance dealer. They carry new, used, and scratch and dent appliances and the brands you need: Speed Queen, Whirlpool, Maytag, KitchenAid, Amana, Frigidaire, and GE. Many in stock to take home with you today. Then when you have a problem, Direct Link will also service everything. Just call Direct Link at 419-636-4541 and they'll be out to fix it quickly, whether it's under warranty or not. Direct Link Appliance and Hardware in Bryan and Wasion, your local appliance dealer.
The Eager Beaver Axle is wide open and ready for you. Come in and take your shot at throwing axes or share some drinks and food with friends. Rack up the pool balls or take your chance with Keno. It's all inside the Eager Beaver Axle. Must be 18 or older to enter. Find them online or call 419-980-7121. The Eager Beaver Axle, Defiance's first axe throwing venue.
Get red-hot buys now, only at Donaldson's Ace Hardware on Union Street in Bryan. Birds will flock to your yard when you pick up a bag of Wild and Strong habanero wild bird food, only $6, or Ace suet cakes for only 99 cents each. And, you know, we still have snow coming. Donaldson's has what you need to make that winter a little easier. Ice melt for icy walks, snow shovels, and Ego battery-powered snow blowers. If you're tired of finding out you have no gas in the can when the snow hits, then Ego's a great choice for you. They also have Ace Basic pleated furnace filters. Buy 3, get 1 free. Donaldson's Ace Hardware on Union Street in Bryan. Ace, the helpful place. Wednesday night tournament basketball here on our Bryan Ford Lincoln Conversation with the coaches, and Stryker girls head coach Connor Varner joins us as Stryker gets ready to face Edgerton tonight in an opening round sectional game. And Connor, I know not the way you wanted the year to end for a variety of reasons, but you did find a way to a win in your most recent game against Pettisville, and did so without Emma Falk, who you'll be without because of injury right now as well. And, you know, you lost a few games and fell out of the conference race. So not the way you wanted it all to end, but it seems like this group of girls that you coach is a pretty resilient group. Would that be fair to say?
Yeah, that's absolutely correct. You know, we had hopes to win the league, and that didn't happen. But, you know, overall, we've had a great season as well. We beat some tougher teams that, you know, are in, higher divisions, and we just had a great overall regular season. And it's just, you know, the exciting time of year now.
So tell me a little bit about, with Emma's injury, what has this allowed? I mean, you got to look at it from a silver lining type thing. What has it allowed other kids to do in her short absence? I know it just happened here recently, but what's that allowed for other kids to do?
Yeah, you know, I think it's an unfortunate, happening, but it does give other girls opportunity to step up and, show that they're able to come in and contribute as well. And, Emma's the biggest cheerleader on the sideline, wanting girls to do well. She's not, bitter about anything. And we've had other girls stepping up, and, it's not just one girl. It's everyone coming in and contributing to kind of fill that spot, and that, as a coach, is good to see.
Let's talk Edgerton. You saw them last month in a regular season game. What was your takeaway in playing Edgerton then?
Yeah, they just play as a team really, really well. They have the freshman who's, bigger inside and a great player, but they also have girls around her who are willing to take shots, and they move the ball well, and offensively everyone is ready to shoot the ball, ready to participate. And, as a team to guarding, that's just something that we got to go in with a good game plan on that.
Okay, that's part of the game plan. What else has to happen for Stryker to advance, Connor?
I think rebounding is huge too. We're outsized. When Emma was in, she was our big, even though she's not, the big girl, but I think rebounding, give them one shot, box out, rebound, no second chance points, that's huge as well. And then on our offensive end, just, playing together as a team, having our feet set as well. It's no surprise that, they're probably going to double, triple team Sage, as she's always been kind of the focus of our offense. But, other girls have been stepping up and hitting shots too, and that's just got to keep going tonight.
Here we go. We're ready for the fun time of the year. Not like, the regular season's fun as well. All games are fun, but now's the time that you can start to, this is where teams and players make their marks when you get into the postseason and having that opportunity to advance.
Yeah, absolutely. It's an exciting time, and, I think our girls are ready, and we have 4 seniors who don't want their season to end tonight too, so that's something in our favor as well. We have 4 seniors who've been working their butts off for the last 4 years, and they're ready to go tonight.
Looking forward to it, Connor. Thanks for the time. Good luck against Edgerton.
Thanks, Andy.
You never know what life will throw your way, so you always need to be protected. At Danielle Van Atta Agency in Bryan, they will take care of you. With years of experience and expertise in the field, Danielle and her team will get you headed in the right direction with your home, auto, life, or business insurance. So when life throws something at you, you know you're protected the right way. Contact Danielle Van Atta Agency today at 1318 East High Street, Suite A in Bryan, or call 419-636-0408. Danielle Van Atta Agency, ready to help protect you.
Michael Jordan once said, "Some people want it to happen, some wish it would happen, and others make it happen." The Edgerton Bulldogs want it, wish for it, and make it happen. The Edgerton Athletic Boosters want to thank all of the Edgerton athletes for their hard work and dedication, and want to wish the athletes and coaches good luck. So from the Edgerton Athletic Boosters, go get 'em Bulldogs. We're behind you all of the way. Good luck to all the Edgerton athletes.
Camco Industries, with facilities located in West Unity, Ohio and Morenci, Michigan, has openings on all 3 shifts for production and assembly operators. We manufacture interior plastic products for the automotive industry. As an operator, you will be required to visually inspect, trim, assemble, and pack parts, as well as label containers. You must be able to pass an entry-level test and a substance abuse test. Camco also has openings for shipping associates, material handlers, and production leads. Camco offers a complete benefit package along with a bonus for the successful completion of probationary status, an attendance bonus, and a referral bonus. If you would like to join our team, please complete an application online at www.kumi-na.com or in person at Camco, 1001 East Jackson Street, West Unity, Ohio, Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. All rehires will be considered for employment.
Edgerton Forge, located on US 6 just outside of Edgerton, are proud supporters of the Bulldogs. Come join them for open interviews Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. with immediate openings for maintenance and first and third shift general laborers, paying up to $22.24 per hour. Apply online at edgertonforge.com/careers or stop in and see them for an application and tour the facility at 257 East Morrison Street in Edgerton. Come see what they're all about and join them as they forge into the future. Go Bulldogs!
Your friends at your neighborhood Eden Farmers Co-op Country Store would like to invite you to stop in at the Eden, Montpelier, and Edgerton stores to check out their complete line of pet supplies, animal feed, and outdoor products. Their friendly, knowledgeable staff is ready to answer all of your questions concerning their complete line of Kalmbach, Land O'Lakes, and much, much more. For your convenience, your purchase can be carried to your vehicle by one of their employees. Be sure to stop by soon and see them at your hometown country store, the Eden Farmers Co-op.
Welcome back here to Brian as we inch closer to opening tip tonight between Edgerton and Stryker. Let's talk some numbers. Edgerton scoring 41 a game. They've been solid defensively this year, giving up 46 points per game, 28 rebounds a game. They do average 20 turnovers a game, which has been an issue for them this season. Shooting 33% from the field overall, 34.5% from 2, 30% from 3, and 57% at the foul line on the season, averaging 9 steals per game on the year. They are led by freshman Olivia Farnham, who has had a really nice freshman season, 11.5 points, 5 rebounds per game. Taylor Smith scores 8 a game. Ava Swank, another freshman. Casey Everett, who's a sophomore, right around 6 points per game. Noelle Ritter at 3 points per game on the season. Elsewhere, off the bench, some of the kids that able to contribute that will help tonight. Kennedy Stute averaging 3 points per game on the season as the top bench kid available to them tonight. For the Stryker Lady Panthers, eerily similar here. They score 42 a game, but they have been a little bit better defensively, allowing only 35 points per game on the season, shooting 31% from the field, 35 from 2, 25% from 3. They just really haven't gotten that part of their game clicking this year. They've been good at the foul line, though, 70% free throw shooters. 26 boards a game, 13 turnovers per game. Maybe a touch high for Connor Varner, but it is a little bit lower than Edgerton. Led on the year by the player of the year in the BBC, Sage Willis at 18 a game. Lexi Wickerham scores 8 a game. Abby Oberlin at 3 a game. Gabby Ramone and Caitlin Myers, 2 points per game. Emma Falk would be in the lineup, so they're missing 6.5 points, 4.5 rebounds per game on the season. We are going to step aside and take another break here in just a moment. We want to tell you what's on tap as far as this district is concerned. Tonight's game, Edgerton and Stryker. Stryker is the 3 seed. Edgerton, the number 10 seed. The winner of this game, and this is the only game tonight here in Bryan, the winner will face number 5 seed Lincoln View on Saturday night at 6. The late game Saturday night will be the winner of tomorrow night's games between Eden and Antwerp and Ayersville and Hicksville. We'll have that early game tomorrow night between Eden and Antwerp. Now it's time for that break. The lineups, some keys, the officials, and the opening tip from Bryan when we come back.
You know where to go when your vehicle has been in an accident, but why should you take that same vehicle to Jason Dietz Collision and Service when you need an oil change, brake job, or any other routine maintenance? It's because Dave Brown and Sam Bailey have 60 years of combined experience diagnosing and repairing domestic, foreign, and classic automobiles. They have a state-of-the-art alignment machine that ensures a perfect alignment every time, and the training and expertise to fix your problem the first time. So whether it's a crash or take your vehicle to Jason Dietz Collision and Service.
When it comes to choosing a memorial that represents the lasting memories of a person's life, the Fackler Monument Company in Montpelier, Ohio can create exactly what you are looking for, like an eagle soaring through the woods etched on a memorial, a bench that has mom and dad's names engraved into the granite to sit and reflect, a picture of the family farm etched on the stone, or maybe your style is a memorial that has a split headstone with a vase in between for flowers. The Fackler Monument Company of Montpelier, Ohio, serving families in the tri-state area since 1924.
Hi, Dan Stuckey here, broker-owner of Real Estate Advantage Team. Are you ready to sell your home but not quite sure how to get the ball rolling? Give me a call and I will help guide you through the entire home selling process. Making sure you and your home are ready for marketing is key to achieving the highest price possible for your home. I will help prepare you for any obstacles that may arise during the home selling process and put together a marketing plan that will give your home the best exposure possible, including right here on the radio. Selling your home can be an emotional, stressful time, but with over 25 years of real estate experience, my goal is to make your selling experience easy and stress-free. And as a Christian-based business, when you buy your home through Real Estate Advantage Team, I will donate 10% of the company's net income from your sale to a church or nonprofit charity of your choice, honoring you as the reason for the donation. So let's get you moving. Call 419-636-5100. That's 419-636-5100.
Who doesn't love being number one? When your team's dominating the standings, or your favorite band rocks the charts at number one, it feels good, right? Kind of like how it feels when you have auto insurance with State Farm. Because making you feel like number one is an honor your local State Farm agent takes seriously. Through the good times and not so good, your State Farm agent's proud to be here to help life go right.
Call your State Farm agent, Jody Herman, in downtown Archbold today.
When you're inside this winter, you want to not only be warm, but also have great indoor air quality. Well, Stark's Plumbing and Heating Services features it all with Lennox and iWave. iWave safely treats the air throughout your home, plus kills mold, bacteria, and viruses. It also reduces odors from pets and cooking, reduces allergens, smoke, static electricity, and dust in the air. And best of all, no maintenance, no bulb, no other parts to replace. Check out Stark's at starksphs.com or phone toll-free 1-800-329-4040.
Since 1875, 4 generations of the Krill family have served this area. Krill Funeral Service realizes that the end can be a difficult and emotional time. They will guide you through each and every step of the funeral process, carefully and with integrity. Krill Funeral Service expresses appreciation for your trust in them, and they'll continue to be there for you in times of need. Krill Funeral Service of Edgerton, Eden, and on West Mulberry Street in Bryan, where they offer an on-site crematory.
Starting lineups tonight from Fackler Monument Company in Montpelier for the Edgerton Lady Dogs, coached by Marchetta Carrier. It'll be Noelle Ritter, a 5'8 senior, Taylor Smith, a 5'6 junior, Ava Swank, a 5'7 freshman, Olivia Farnham, a 6-foot freshman, and Casey Everett, a 5'7" sophomore. For the Stryker Lady Panthers, under the direction of Connor Varner, Sage Willis, a 5'3 senior, Gabby Ramone, a 5'5 senior, Lexi Wickerham, a 5'6 senior, Caitlin Myers, a 5'5 senior, and Abby Oberlin, a 5'4 freshman. Those are your lineups from Fackler Monument Company in downtown Montpelier. Tri-State Vision Center officials working the game. They are Mark Freilich, Michael Varner, and Dylan Woods. For all of your eye care needs, remember Tri-State Vision Center of Northwest Ohio. How does Edgerton spring an upset tonight at Coach H and advance to the sectional final?
Well, they've got to get those 3 bigs of scoring going with Varnum, Smith, Everett, sprinkled in with obviously some other ones, and really there are some there that average just about the same as Everett's anyhow. got to handle that pesky D, Stryker. We've watched them for years. They're going to bring it. Got to be able to handle it. Got to be able to keep those turnovers 20 or less. I know it's their average. If they can keep it at 20 or less, they've got themselves a chance. I truly believe it's going to be those stickbacks on the offensive glass. I mention them all the time because I think they're critical. Tonight, I think they're really critical. Again, hit free throws.
How about Stryker?
Stryker, got to fill that void. They're going to miss Falk, but as I mentioned earlier, glad they had that game. I know for the coach to figure out that rotation. Sage and Lexi are going to have to pick it up, and as those kids are capable, being the senior leaders they've been all year long, they also have to take care of the basketball. They've got to make sure that they keep Edgerton off the boards, and as always, got to make some free throws.
This is fortuitous that Edgerton and Stryker are playing. How many times have we sat here for an opening night tournament game where there was no energy, no juice in the building? These are two of the better communities that support all sports. They're here tonight.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not a full house. This is a humongous gymnasium, but this is a really good turnout here for the opening game.
It is. I've got
Farnham
goosebumps.
and Ramon, and Farnham will win the opening tip, and Edgerton will move left to right. Stryker going to start man-to-man. This is Swank, top of the key. Farnham takes the first shot of the evening, a three that rattles in and out, no good. Rebound, though, to Noelle Ritter for Edgerton, and they will reset out in front. Swank guarded right now by Caitlin Myers, and Smith will pop out. She will run the offense as well. Actually, she is more of the lead guard. Willis on her. Opening minute of the game, opening possession of the game after an offensive rebound. On the right side with it now is Swank. Nothing to do on the baseline. Myers seals her, picks up her dribble. Now a cut, and it's stripped on the way up. Farnham was. She had an easy layup. Good hands by Stryker, and then it bounces off of the leg of an Edgerton player and out of bounds.
Yeah, great hands there. Saved a bucket because Farnham had an easy look to the hoop.
So
Not
Stryker.
sure who got that. Did you see who got the hand in there? I didn't see who got that hand in there.
I believe it was Oberlin kind of digging down.
Yep.
It was Oberlin. So now Edgerton going to go a little 1-2-2 or 3-2 zone look, it appears here, to start this game. Willis comes over. They're going to trap out of it. Gives it up to Wickerham. Swinging around him. Myers from downtown. Off the iron, no good. Rebound tracked down in the corner by Casey Everetts. Edgerton moves it left to right. A minute gone by here in the opening quarter. No score. Farnham posting, using that size advantage. Turnaround won't go in. Rebound loose on the deck. Bodies are cut down and unspooling now. Stryker got away with a travel. No, they didn't. It'll be a carry on Sage Willis trying to come out of the pack with it up the near sideline.
I think, honestly, the crowd influenced that call because that was a very late one. I think it was the right call, but I felt it was a little bit late coming.
So sideline inbounds here for Edgerton. We're looking for somebody to break the seal here in this sectional opener. Lincoln View, remember, they're the team that went all the way to the district final that came out of Bryan a year ago. Near 500 last year. They're a 5 seed this year. They get the winner of this game. On the wing, Swank. Now threw it wide of Farnham. Loose basketball. Ritter digs another one out for Edgerton. Ritter, one of those young ladies that will get on the floor, not afraid to do that. And an open floor kid. Now it's a turnover, Edgerton. Willis doesn't have numbers. There's a collision, and they're going to go charge on Sage Willis. And it was Farnham that took the charge.
Yeah, big
that had
play.
the makings of a potential no call as far as our vantage point.
Yeah, I think I'd have been happier if it would have been a no call. Nothing against Farnham for taking that because she was in good position, but I just felt maybe that was a better position for no call.
Well, it's a number one on Willis, and it's one to remember as we work our way through this one. Here's Smith, left point with a basketball. Picks her dribble up, in trouble now. Backside cut, caught by Everett, just flips it up to get a shot away. It's no good. Willis comes out of the pack with it. We are a little more than 2 minutes in. We are still looking for our first points on the Andres O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard. Willis across the timeline with the basketball. Willis picks her dribble up. High post now to Ramon. Bounce pass left wing. Long two from Oberlin. Nothing but nylon.
And that's what happens when you are able to get the ball inside. You do create a lot of that inside-outside action right there. Nice pass, good find, and way to knock it down.
Freshmen are going to have to answer the bell in this game. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Here's one of them. Swank with a runner, fouled by Caitlin Myers as she muscled it up. And Ava Swank will shoot a pair.
Yeah, a little bit too much leaning there by Myers. Needed to drop off a bit and get a better angle.
Swank, a 53% foul shooter on the season, trying to get Edgerton on the scoreboard here for the first time tonight. Benz sends and gets it done. 2-1 Stryker. First sub of the ball game belongs to Taylor Rethmel, a 5'3" junior coming in for Stryker. We've seen her have some good moments off the bench.
Absolutely, yep. Can shoot it.
Second offering is no good. Long. Farnham, the offensive rebound, came right to her as she was being boxed out. It'll be a jump ball, and Stryker will have the arrow.
Third turnover for the Bulldogs. I have Stryker with 2. So some early sloppiness here, but that's to be expected in first game of sectional.
2-1 Stryker coming down on the 5-minute mark left in this opening quarter. Jogging it up now, Willis across midcourt. Trap coming as they're making her give it up as quickly as possible. Wickerham. Now Rethmel to Willis, around the horn to Oberlin. Great ball movement into Gabby Ramon.
Yep.
Almost had it ripped away. Top of the key, a deep 3. Willis off target, no good. She's been in a late season shooting slump here for Stryker.
Yeah, and they can ill afford that.
Crossing midcourt with it is Smith. Gives it up now to Ritter. Ritter athletic, can get inside. The runner is on the way. It won't go. Edgerton off to an 0-for-4 start from the field. Loose basketball and another jump ball. Possession arrow favors Edgerton.
Yeah, and again, something Stryker's not doing a very good job of, not making Edgerton one and done. That's Edgerton's third offensive rebound.
Enter another freshman. This is Allie Rufer, a 5'7" freshman, in for Sage Willis for Stryker. They'll guard, and Edgerton's going to go 4 across on the inbound. Stryker going man off this inbounds.
Mm-hmm.
Setting a screen for Farnham. Little scissors cut out on top. Farnham, step back jumper, long 2 on the wing, nothing but nylon. And that'll get Edgerton their first field goal and give them their first lead of the night.
Yeah, I watched her on tape, and she just is steady.
3-2 Bulldogs. Baseline now, short corner entry to Ramon. Muscles it up, no good. Ritter hammers her on the way up. 2 free throws coming for Gabby Ramon.
Now, that would be a foul. My dad would be happy because it was a good, clean foul, but it was a hard foul. You didn't give her a chance to make that shot.
So to the foul line now, Gabby Ramon. This is a team that shoots 70% there. She's at 58%. Rattles around about 4 times and bounces home.
Used every bit of the iron, I believe. Back to the Farnham girl. What I meant when I watched her is that she didn't go high or low. You know, she just was steady the whole time, kind of stayed the same all throughout the game.
Second free throw, no good, and that is extremely rare for freshmen.
Yes.
Boys, girls, it doesn't matter.
No.
Usually you see lots of emotion. And we did see a little emotion when she took the charge earlier, but I know what you're saying. The shot is up, it's no good. The rebound offensively, Ritter had it poked away, so it'll stay with the Lady Dogs.
Yeah, but again, 4th offensive rebound, and I know Coach Varner cannot
She
be happy
knew that was
about
going to be a concern.
Yep.
Here's Swank. It was a set play coming up. Smith wasn't open. They'll give it up now to Ritter. Ritter into the painted area, now to Everett. No subs yet for the Lady Dogs. Here's Swank, runner off the right side, off glass, no good. Rufer the rebound. Now up ahead, threw it behind Wickerham, did Rethmel, and it's a Stryker give back to Edgerton on the turnover.
That's 3 each on the turnovers. Edgerton's doing a better job of getting shots. Have only made 1, but at least they're getting more attempts.
Taylor Smith across at midcourt. 3-3 tie, 3.5 to play in the first. Smith to Swank from downtown, air ball, and the rebound to Wickerham. A 1-for-8 start from the field. Stryker's only taken 3 shots officially. Bounce pass into the corner to Rufer. Rotates it out to Wickerham. High post to Ramon. Back to Rufer. Likes that baseline jumper. That one was no good. It was a long 2. Offensive rebound, though, Stryker. Wickerham shot fake into the paint. Just below the foul line. Another one from the baseline. Rufer missed a 2 again. Rebound to Casey Everett for Edgerton. Now it is Farnham across midcourt. Picked up by Ramon. Got a ball screen. Turns the corner. Gets to the rim. Layup, no. Rebound in traffic to Wickerham. Fouled as she was trying to spin away from trouble. And Mark Freilich says the foul will be Ava Swank, her first, team second of this opening quarter.
Yeah, it's just been kind of interesting because there's been a lot of takes by Edgerton to the hoop, not getting a lot of the fouls called, but being a very aggressive team at this point, the more aggressive team taking the ball at the basket.
Willis back in for Stryker. McKenna Warner, a 5'5 senior, comes in for the first time for Edgerton. 1-4 low, so this is a set play for Willis. Nice spin into the lane, leans in, looking for contact, didn't get it, but she got the layup to go, and Stryker has a 5-3 lead.
She is so good through contact. It's just amazing to me at that size how well she takes contact.
Flex offense, flex cut inside to Everett's. No good, but she's fouled and will shoot a pair. Adam and I just had, Adam Gubernath, my boys' broadcast partner, just had a discussion. It was in a blowout, so we could talk about a lot. And I'm going to ask you before I give my opinion. Flex offense. Thumbs up, thumbs down as a main offense. Free throw good by Casey Everett.
As a main, I'm going to say thumbs up. And I guess because I like the movement, I like the screening. I don't know. I think it's pretty basic, fundamental, and that's kind of me.
I don't like it as a main offense, and I like it as a change of pace.
Yeah.
And it is, the thing I don't like about the main offense is it's predictable. You can cheat so much.
Yep. You're right about that.
Pull up Jay, no good by Sage Willis. Defensive rebound now. Smith looking to give Edgerton the lead back. Stops, fires. 3 is good. How about that? Pulling the trigger. Nobody underneath. Confidence in the J, and she sticks it in.
And I've seen that young lady do that. She is really good beyond the arc. They've got to make sure they pick her up.
8-5. Edgerton out in front. How about an answer from Rethmel? No, for 3 on the right point. Rebound in traffic, and Swank is going to be fouled on a reach. I think it's going to be Stryker's number 11, Ramon, or did they get?
I think.
Or did
Edgerton.
they go Edgerton? They're going to say the swinging elbow on Swank.
I only thought because of the crowd reaction that it had to be on Edgerton.
So that's a big foul because Edgerton's not blessed with depth. Neither of these teams are real deep.
Yep, right.
So let me just, I guess, reiterate that or change that statement, too, to say that both. But now that's 2 on Swank. 1:45 to go in this quarter. 8-5 Edgerton. Here's Wickerham on the right elbow. Wickerham in some trouble. Bounce pass off of Willis. Willis attacks. Little nudge from behind. No call. High off glass. No good for Sage Willis. Everett comes down with a loose basketball. 1:20 to go here in this first quarter. Everett's across midcourt. Gets a screen. Bounce pass now to Smith. Smith between the circles. Gives it up over to the left side to Swank. Swank waiting on that low interchange. Not there. Curls to the right. She'll turn the corner. Get the room to the rim and score. Trusting the freshman to stay in with the 2 fouls and rewarded with a layup.
Yeah, and if I'm Edgerton, I try to find her on defense and go right at her.
Biggest lead for either team here in this first quarter. 10-5 Edgerton. They've hit their last couple of shots, too. Willis off a skip pass onto the baseline now to Wickerham. Down low it goes. Ramon high off the window. Won't drop in. Loose rebound to Oberlin. Now it's Willis. Willis spins, gives. Wickerham strokes it, but that 3 is no good. The board on the far side to McKenna Warner. And now it's Warner walking it to midcourt. What will they elect to do with 20 seconds to play in the first and up 10-5? Swank over to Warner. Left foul line extended. 15 on the clock. Coming back now to the right side, it's Everett's. Shot fake. Tries to shake free, goes out in front now to Swank. Didn't catch it cleanly. Loose ball, tie up. Stryker thought they had a held ball, but Dylan Wood says on a wraparound, a foul is going to be called on Taylor Rethmel. Her first, team's third. Ritter back for Edgerton for Swank. Roofer returns. And also Laura Leip in for the first time for Stryker. 7.5 seconds. Farnham to trigger in on the sideline directly below us. It comes in now to Warner. Back to Farnham. With 4, with 3. Roofer knocked it away. Loose ball back to Warner. 2, 1. Smith, this is good if it goes. Taylor Smith, her second from downtown. And Edgerton with all the momentum in the building as we go to the second. 13-5 Dogs on V-Rock Sports.
Hi, I'm Emily Schlegel, branch manager at Midwest Community Federal Credit Union in Bryan. We're excited to announce our new location in the Bryan community, just north of the downtown square on State Route 15.
Construction is underway and will soon offer a drive-through, night deposit, and rebranded lobby to serve Bryan and all of Williams County better. We'll be opening soon at 221 North Main Street, and you can stay updated by visiting us at midwestcommunity.org. We look forward to serving you.
Tournament time brings out the best in all of us, responding to pressure, answering the challenge, and rising to our highest levels. That's also what a good education can do, and that's why you need Northwest State Community College. Whether you're looking for job skills training with industry credentials, a 2-year degree, or even a transfer pathway to a 4-year school, we can help. We also have lots of scholarship opportunities available. The clock is ticking. It's time to make your move. Visit northweststate.edu or call 419-267-1320 today.
Edgerton catching fire late in the quarter, hitting their final 3 shots. They only made 4 in the quarter, but those last 3 helped build the lead. They were 4 of 12, 2 of 4 from the three-point line. Stryker, icy, 2 of 11. Rethmel from out deep. That 3 is an air ball, rebounded by Farno. Any numbers on your end jump out?
Yeah, no rebounds. 11 for Edgerton, Stryker with 8, but 4 of those offensive.
And a moving screen is called out in front. And it'll be Noelle Ritter getting her second foul, joining Ava Swank.
That is the danger of setting any kind of screen up top, because you're out in front of everybody, and it's easy to see the move. The movement. I always feel like you get into a danger zone when you have an official that it feels like early in the game is taking over. Not saying that they're bad calls, but you've got one official right now that's probably made 80% of the calls. It's just something to monitor as the night goes on. Agreed. And can I go ahead a little step further and say
Sure.
the young one?
Yes. Sage Willis trying to get her loose here to start into the second quarter. Bounce pass over to Lexi Wickerham. Got an open jumper, just wouldn't go. And Stryker now 2 of 13 from the field. Ritter gives it up for Farnham. Taken away by Oberlin, though, running the floor. Now it's Myers who loops it ahead to Willis. One-on-one with Smith. But we'll wait for the cavalry here because she saw that the trailing help wasn't coming. Now dumps it into Ramon. Double team on her. Bounce pass comes out, and to get the angle to the bounce pass, she travels with it. So it'll be a turnover back to the Lady Dogs. 13-5 Edgerton, just underway in the second quarter here on our Andres O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard.
I'm going to show my age again because that's a rare traveling call, because I think traveling is happening way more than what it's being called.
Adam and I had back-to-back 3 seconds called last week. Yes. First 2 we've seen all year. Farnham, tough turnaround with a little contact. No. Traditionally at tournament time, you don't get calls that you might get in December, January, because it's more of a let-it play unless they have to tighten it up. A big 3 from Sage Willis from straight on, and that'll cut the lead to 5.
Yeah, they hopefully for Stryker faithful, that gets their other kids going too.
Here's Smith to the rim, layup, no good. Oberlin right there, offensive rebound, put back, no good. Ritter, she tries again, no good. Myers the rebound, and I think right there's the example of play on in the paint.
Yes, agreed.
Out in front, Willis had it poked away from Smith. Got it back. Now Myers buries the 3.
You called that before it went in, but you had that angle, didn't you?
I had the angle.
Straight on.
5:55. Sometimes you look brilliant, and sometimes not so much. Good run here by Stryker. 6 unanswered. It's within 2, and we're back in 30.
Nay Oil Company supplies heating oil, gasoline, diesel, kerosene, and propane for your home, farm, or business throughout Northwest Ohio with dependable service and competitive pricing. Call 1-800-962-9839 or stop by Nay Oil in Nay, serving you with dependable service since 1927. It's the Nay Oil Company. Nay Oil Company would like to wish all the athletes good luck in today's game.
Couple of tournament updates. End of one. Spencerville leads Paulding 23-10. St. John's, that's Delphus St. John's over Continental 7-6 after 1. All right. Momentum timeout taken there by the Lady Dogs.
Yeah, that's, I think, it. What do you talk about? I mean, Stryker's just executed a little bit better, hit some shots. So
Smith, the spin move, aggressively getting to the iron and lays it in. Taylor Smith has been really fantastic for Edgerton here in a quarter and a couple of minutes.
She absolutely has showed some great leadership, too.
15-11 Dogs on the Andres O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard. Willis comes over to Myers. Top of the key now to Willis. Dribble drive to the elbow. Continues on through. Lost her balance. Loose basketball. Come up with it is Edgerton. Smith over the top now to Ritter. Low on the left side. Bangs with a Stryker player. Shot on the way, no good, or is good. No call is what I meant to say. And it's 17-11. Ritter with her first 2 of the night off glass. Good answer out of the timeout by Edgerton. From way out, Willis for 3. No. Will rebound Edgerton. Warner hands it off now to Farnham. Stop, pop, 15-footer, no good. Rebound, ricochet, saved by Everett. Loose ball. 4 bodies on the deck. Ritter has it. Wickerham gets a jump ball situation. Edgerton has the arrow. Tomorrow night, we are back here for a single game. It's a doubleheader tomorrow night. We are doing Antwerp and Eden in the early game at 6 o'clock. Coverage again at about 5:35, 5:40 here on B-Rock Sports.
Round 3, I believe.
Round 3,
yep.
Yes.
I think it's happened the last 2 years at least, if not 3 years. Round
Smith
3.
is feeling it. A 3, and it won't roll in. Hit the front of the iron, just wouldn't flip in. Ramon comes down with the board, gives it up now to Willis. 4.5 to go in the half. 17-11 Edgerton. They have led virtually, not all the way, but virtually all the way here. Here's Willis on the right point. Looks into the painted area to Ramon. Boy, she had a shot, gave it up.
Yeah, she did.
Now around to Myers. On the wing to Wickerham. Down low for Ramon. Denied away by Ritter. Rid into the hands of Smith. Stops that same spot. Wing jumper a good for 3. And Connor Varner has seen way too much of Taylor Smith tonight. 20-11 Edgerton. Timeout Stryker.
When it comes to protecting what you love, you want an insurance agent that cares more about your world, more about what you need. And that's exactly what you'll get with me, Molly Culler, your local Allstate agent. An agent who doesn't just know what it's like to live in Bryan, but one who wants to protect life here as much as you do. Give me a call for your free quote today. Allstate, you're in good hands.
Allstate and affiliates offer products and services subject to availability, terms, and conditions.
Welcome back out here to Bryan. We're in the Division IV sectional opening game of the tournament. 20-11, Edgerton with the lead. And I think the basis of that timeout is somebody better grab and find number 10 here pretty soon.
Yes. Do you like roller coasters? Because this is one. Highs and lows here.
Willis to the foul line. Kick out now. A 3 on the way from Wickerham. Off the heel, no good. Offensive rebound, though, Stryker. Willis, spins back, off glass, no good. May have got an extra shuffle there, but Edgerton gets the rebound off the miss. Now Farnham stops on the left point, gives to Smith. They have switched Willis, by the way, over to Taylor Smith now. On the wing, Everett's jump shot on the way, no good. Rebound, Caitlin Myers. Now to Oberlin. And eventually to Willis. 3:15 to go in the half. 20-11 Edgerton, biggest lead for them tonight. Willis for 3 on the wing. Bullseye! Anything Taylor Smith you can do, I'm going to have an answer, is at least the mentality of Sage Willis.
Yeah, she definitely has that scoring mentality.
8 for her, the lead to 6. To the post now to Ritter, and on help, Wickerham will pick up the personal foul. A little late in getting there.
Yeah,
and Ritter to shoot 2.
I honestly think that was an anticipatory call there. I think she had pretty good position.
Down in Paulding, Crestview is shutting out Fayette after 17-0. Crestview, heavy favorite there.
Oh, yeah.
Heavy favorite to get out of there. Heavy favorite to be the regional team once again. They are a really, really well-oiled machine right now under Mark Gregory.
They are a juggernaut.
But that's why you line up and play tournament games. You never know on a night. Free throw number 2 was good. She will split the pair. Edgerton by a touchdown and an extra point, 21-14. Ramon a step below the foul line to the right side to Myers. Flips it back out to Willis. Edgerton having success in this zone, although there was dribble penetration, and Sage Willis can get you out of a zone if she's going to be allowed to do that, and she finishes. 21-16 Dogs. Everett's left alone for three. Off the iron, no good. Rebound, Roofer for Stryker. Willis comes to get it. Critical last couple of minutes here,
Yes,
Coach
yeah,
H, in a
yeah.
5-point game.
You're right. You got to see who's going to grab the momentum here at the end.
Well, how about Myers? Three, no good. That was a quick trigger three that bounces out of bounds, and it'll belong to Edgerton.
Yeah, probably a little quick. I would say almost a little too quick. Got to make that defense work a little bit.
Kennedy Stute will come in for Edgerton. She's out there with Everett, Warner, Farnham, and Smith. Willis, Ramon, Oberlin, Myers, and Roofer for Stryker. Casey Everett's top of the key. Time out, Edgerton. They had gotten a little stagnant. 2 minutes to go. First half. It's been a good one. 21-16 Edgerton. We're back in 60 seconds.
Good luck and go Panthers from everyone associated with the Stryker Athletic Boosters. The Stryker Athletic Boosters is always proud to be a part of Stryker Athletics, and they want to salute the hard work of all the athletes that are competing this season. If you'd like to be a member of the Stryker Athletic Boosters, contact a coach or a booster member. Good luck and go Panthers from everyone associated with the Stryker Athletic Boosters. Have you always dreamed of starting your own business? Are you looking for ways to fund your child's education or save for retirement? Maybe you'd like to buy that dream home. Well, the State Bank can help you meet your financial goals, whatever they may be. With State Bank, you'll get all the products and services you expect from your bank with the personal attention of a locally operated community bank. Find a location near you today. State Bank, member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Farnham gave it up on the inbounds, got it back, attacking on the right side. Little step back 8-footer, can't find the range. Rebound belongs to Roofer of Stryker. 1:45 left in the first half. 21-16 Edgerton on the Andres O'Neill scoreboard. 3-2 look defensively from Stryker. Or from Edgerton against Stryker. Myers from deep, no good for three. Rebound Farnham. She'll give it up to Taylor Smith, who has 11 to lead everybody. Although right behind her is Sage Willis, who has scored 10. Smith on the wing, to the baseline now to Warner. Warner gets to the rim, fouled by Roofer. Good take that time by McKenna Warner.
Was a good take. She had Roofer on her hip, felt her on her hip, and just went ahead and turned the corner.
Just a 38% free throw shooter on the season, but it doesn't matter because they called it on the floor.
I was shocked about that one. I thought that was...
It'll be Smith to throw it in for Edgerton on the baseline. Looks for the set, not there, has to go out to another option. Now posting is Stute. Drop step, Myers hits the deck, losing her footing, and she's slow to get up. Couple of misses, and still we're going to get a held ball finally, and they'll have to get a trainer out to check on Caitlin Myers. We'll take a timeout, injury timeout, 21-16 Edgerton.
Willis Electric takes pride in doing electrical work for residential, commercial, and industrial settings. They're ready to complete any job you have, big or small, they do it all. Give Willis Electric a call at 428-3161 for your next electrical job. They'll do it fast and they'll do it right the first time. They're located 5 miles south of Stryker at the intersection of State Route 191 and US 6. Willis Electric takes pride in their service and also takes pride in supporting the Stryker Panthers. Good luck, Panthers.
U-Store Storage in Bryan has 44 new 10x20 storage units available on Edgerton Street in Bryan. With 24-hour access and well-lit facilities, U-Store Storage has a unit just for you. Residential and commercial warehouse space is also available. Looking for a storage unit in the Stryker area? Stryker Mini Storage on Industrial Drive has units as well. For all your storage needs, give U-Store Storage or Stryker Mini Storage a call at 419-636-2545.
If you've been thinking about a remodeling project for your home or business, Field Supply Center in Blakesley should be your first choice. Field Supply Center in Blakesley not only has all the lumber for that project, they also have all the building supplies you'll need, along with everything you need for the project, including the cabinetry, plus the expertise to help make your home even more beautiful. It's all at Field Supply Center, located in Blakesley. Field Supply Center, wishing good luck to all the players in tonight's game.
Caitlin Myers being helped off and helped straight back to the locker room. Ankle, knee, I mean, you don't want to speculate. Lower leg injury.
Lower leg and not putting a bit of weight on it.
Taylor Rethmel will come in for her now as we have the final 1 minute of this first half. 21-16, Edgerton with the lead. Here's Willis at the foul line. Bounce pass is intercepted on the near side by Smith. Smith weaving her way through traffic, finds a trailer. The jumper on the way. It is no good. Rebound put back, however, is good for Casey Everetts. She has 4. Right place, right time, made it count. Lead is 7 for Edgerton. High post, Ramon at the elbow. Gives it up to Rethmel. Out on top now, too tall for Oberlin. Smith tracks down the loose ball. Stop on a jump stop. Muscles it up. It's partially blocked. Rebound to Rethmel. And now Stryker may want one. 20 seconds as Willis crosses midcourt. 23-16. Edgerton, a lot of shot attempts here in this second quarter.
Yes. Running out of room.
12 to shoot. Willis gets a high screen. Jump pass over to Oberlin. Back to Willis. Against the 3-2 over to Rethmel with 4, with 3. Willis in the lane. Lost the handle. Out of bounds. Touch last by Edgerton. Point 3 for Stryker.
Somebody has to take it out of bounds.
It'll be Roofer to inbounds. Looks inside, intercepted, so it'll be a turnover by guess who? Taylor Smith, who had a heck of an offensive half and then seals it with a defensive play to close out the first half of basketball. Sectional basketball, Edgerton 23, Stryker 16. This is girls tournament basketball on B-Rock Sports.
Statistics show that for most crops, pivot irrigation increases yields by at least 100% over dryland farming. Even in areas that get enough rainfall, timing is everything. If it doesn't come at just the right time, you could be losing yield. Maximize your production with pivots and linears from Valley Irrigation. Make the most of your acres. Contact Andy Farnham at AG Irrigation today, 419-212-2528. That's 419-212-2528.
You've worked hard to build your business. Doesn't it deserve premier insurance coverage? Protect it with the Central Premier policy from Central Mutual Insurance Company. Simply better coverage for your insurance dollar, backed by quality service. For your security, your protection, and your peace of mind, trust Central Mutual Insurance and Andrews O'Neill & Lowe. With offices in Archbold, Bryan, and Wasion, or find us online at andrewsoneillandlowe.com.
When it comes to choosing a memorial that represents the lasting memories of a person's life, the Fackler Monument Company in Montpelier, Ohio can create exactly what you are looking for, like an eagle soaring through the woods etched on a memorial, a bench that has mom and dad's names engraved into the granite to sit and reflect, a picture of the family farm etched on the stone, or maybe your style is a memorial that has a split headstone with a vase in between for flowers. The Fackler Monument Company of Montpelier, Ohio, serving families in the tri-state area since 1924.
Check out the newest, most exciting venue in the area. The Eager Beaver Axe Hole is Defiance's first axe throwing venue, with axe throwing lanes, VIP room, full service bar, pool leagues, and more. Schedule your lane today. Find them on Facebook, Instagram, or call 419-980-7121. That's 419-980-7121. The Eager Beaver Axe Hole, Defiance's first axe throwing venue.
Direct Link should be the first stop for anyone needing new appliances. Whether your appliance is on the fritz or you're just looking to upgrade, Direct Link Appliance and Hardware in Bryan and now in Wasion is your hometown appliance dealer. They carry new, used, and scratch and dent appliances and the brands you need. Speed Queen, Whirlpool, Maytag, KitchenAid, Amana, Frigidaire, and GE. Many in stock to take home with you today. Then when you have a problem, Direct Link will also service everything. Just call Direct Link at 419-636-4541 and they'll be out to fix it quickly, whether it's under warranty or not. Direct Link Appliance and Hardware in Bryan and Wasion, your local appliance dealer.
You know we still have some winter ahead, so why not take time to freshen up the inside of your home with Clark & Kensington paint from Donaldson's Ace Hardware on Union Street in Bryan. You'll find all you need at Donaldson's, from buy one, get one half off painter's tape and Zinsser Bullseye 1-2-3 primer to the best paint on the market. Clark & Kensington. They have excellent coverage, washability, and the primer built right in. Head to Donaldson's Ace Hardware on Union Street in Bryan today. Donaldson's Ace Hardware. Ace, the helpful place.
Welcome back out here to Bryan. Let's take a look at the first half numbers. Edgerton up 23-16. Taylor Smith leading the way with 11. Casey Everett with 4. Noelle Ritter with 3. Ava Swank with 3, and they've held leading scorer Olivia Farnham to 2, but good sign that they're up, holding your leading scorer to just 2, and other people have risen to the occasion. Sage Willis has 10 of the Stryker's 16 points. Caitlin Myers has 3, but her second half looks iffy with that injury that she left with. Abby Oberlin 2, Gabby Ramon 1. Neither team shooting the basketball particularly well. Edgerton 8 of 28 from the field, 3 of 7 from the three-point line. Stryker 5 of 21 shooting, 2 of 11 from three-point distance. Edgerton 4 of 6 at the foul line. Stryker 1 for 2 shooting free throws.
Yeah, to finish that out, I have Stryker with 10 turnovers, and they are leading in that category against Edgerton, who only has 6. So Edgerton's done a really nice job of taking care of the basketball. On the rebounding side or front, I have Stryker with 4 offensive, 12 defense for a total of 16, and I have Edgerton with 9 offensive, 12 defensive for a total of 21. So they're really doing a nice job on the boards, are the Lady Dogs.
23-16 Edgerton. Our Main Stops halftime show continues after this.
Jason Deach Collision and Customs is Northwest Ohio's largest trailer dealer with over 300 trailers in stock, from 53-foot race trailers and custom toter homes to open deck car trailers, dump trailers, landscape trailers, and equipment trailers. But they don't just sell trailers, they service them, add options, and do repairs on any brand. Because they're racers themselves, they know how to build the trailer right for your racing needs. Stop by their Edgerton location or shop 24/7 at jasondeachtrailersales.com. If you can dream it, they can build it at Jason Deach Collision and Customs.
Tournament time brings out the best in all of us. Responding to pressure, answering the challenge, and rising to our highest levels. That's also what a good education can do, and that's why you need Northwest State Community College. Whether you're looking for job skills training with industry credentials, a 2-year degree, or even a transfer pathway to a 4-year school, we can help. We also have lots of scholarship opportunities available. The clock is ticking. It's time to make your move. Visit northweststate.edu or call 419-267-1320 today.
You never know what life will throw your way, so you always need to be protected. At Danielle Van Atta Agency in Bryan, they will take care of you. With years of experience and expertise in the field, Danielle and her team will get you headed in the right direction with your home, auto, life, or business insurance. So when life throws something at you, you know you're protected the right way. Contact Danielle Van Atta Agency today at 1318 East High Street, Suite A in Bryan, or call 419-636-0408. Danielle Van Atta Agency, ready to help protect you. Edgerton Forge, located on US 6 just outside of Edgerton, are proud supporters of the Bulldogs. Come join them for open interviews Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. with immediate openings for maintenance and first and third shift general laborers, paying up to $22.24 per hour. Apply online at edgertonforge.com/careers or stop in and see them for an application and tour the facility at 257 East Morrison Street in Edgerton. Come see what they're all about and join them as they forge into the future. Go Bulldogs!
Michael Jordan once said, some people want it to happen, some wish it would happen, and others make it happen. The Edgerton Bulldogs want it, wish for it, and make it happen. The Edgerton Athletic Boosters want to thank all of the Edgerton athletes for their hard work and dedication, and want to wish the athletes and coaches good luck. So from the Edgerton Athletic Boosters, go get 'em Bulldogs. We're behind you all of the way. Good luck to all the Edgerton athletes.
Who doesn't love being number one? When your team's dominating the standings, or your favorite band rocks the charts at number one, it feels good, right? Kind of like how it feels when you have auto insurance with State Farm. Because making you feel like number one is an honor your local State Farm agent takes seriously. Through the good times and not so good, your State Farm agent's proud to be here to help life go right.
Call your State Farm agent, Jody Herman, in downtown Archbold today.
So some scores to pass along. We're playing here in Bryan. They're also playing in Paulding right now. And at the half, number 1 seed Crestview is pitching a shutout. They lead Fayette 43-0 at halftime there in that one. Also in D4, Delphi St. John's a 13-11 lead over Continental at the half. And in D3 at the half, it's Spencerville 43, Paulding 20. Here, 23-16 Edgerton. Let's start Stryker locker room right now. Now you have a second injury that you're dealing with tonight, but you have more problems on your hands. You have a really good and confident Edgerton team right now up 7. What do you do in the second half if you're Connor Varner?
Well, obviously the defensive pressure's got to be turned up. You've got to turn Edgerton over. As I mentioned, they did a super job in the first half with just 6 turnovers. Turn your pressure up. Obviously, another obvious is you better know where Taylor Smith is, as she was lights out in that first half, as we talked about. At that said, even though you did a nice job, and hats off to Gabby Ramon because she did a super job defensively against Farnham, you better make sure you don't let her get loose in the second half. Offensively, I felt like they many times took too quick of a shot. When you're playing against the zone, you want to pass the ball a little bit more. You want to stretch that zone and create an easy shot on the opposite side.
How about, I got to believe overall, a fairly pleased head coach Marchetta Carrier?
I would think so as well. Again, the only thing I will say that obviously Edgerton and their faithful want to see is for Olivia Farnham to get involved a little bit more offensively. But again, that said, you're up 23, or excuse me, you're up 7 at 23-16, so you got to be pretty happy.
Halftime show has been brought to you by the Main Stops of Northwest Ohio. You're always near a Main Stop. Don't forget Thirsty Thursday, every Thursday at a Main Stop near you. It will be Edgerton basketball. Farnham, Everett, Ritter, Smith, and Swank. Remember, Swank with 2 fouls, Ritter with 2 fouls. Ramon, Oberlin, Wickerham, Rethmel, and Woolis for Stryker. They have nobody with 2 personal fouls to begin the second half. They do have an injury, though, so I guess that's a little bit more right now because you get to still play even if you're in foul trouble.
Right.
Set play for Farnham to start the second half. Fires the 3. It's no good. Wickerham, the rebound for Stryker. Brings it across the timeline. Right side, Willis. They lost her defensively, and she's unable to make them pay. The 3 is no good. The rebounder, Ritter. Edgerton moving right to left here in the second half. Smith now across midcourt between the circle dribble. 23-16 Edgerton. Glad you could be with us here. Pick and roll. They wanted it with Farnham, but she was shielded again by Ramon. Now it's Ritter. Ritter's pass deflected away by Rethmel. Rethmel goes to get the loose ball. Rethmel waits for the trailer. It's Willis for 3. No. And the rebound attempt sails out of bounds with the players, and it'll be Edgerton ball off that air ball miss.
About as poor of shooting as I've seen out of the Stryker Lady Panthers in a long time. Really struggling to find that rim.
Here comes Farnham across at midcourt. If you're not going to get anything out in front, you can also move Olivia Farnham out or not anything in the post. You can move her out front because she is adept and skilled and can play on the perimeter with ease.
Yeah, and she can put the basketball on the floor and take you, too.
Here's Ritter. Speaking of putting it on the floor and taking it, wild shot with contact. No foul, no basket, and the rebound to Stryker. And it's lived up to what we thought would be, for the most part, how it would be officiated at tournament time. A reach from behind. That one was a slap down. You could hear skin up here, too. And that's number 3 on Ava Swank. That's a big number 3. Although, Marchetta Carrier got good bench play from Warner and Stute in a little more limited role, but mostly Warner in that first half.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. There was not a drop-off.
So now Ava Swank on the inbounds will drop down to the low spot on the 2-3. And speaking of a 3, Lexi Wickerham gets her first 3 to fall for the night. And the lead for Edgerton's down to 4. Farnham at the foul line. Right side to Swank. She'll try the 3. It's too strong. Rebound. Jump ball. Possession arrow belongs to Stryker. Winner will get Lincoln View Saturday night at 6 in a sectional final back here in Bryan. Lincoln View is the number 5 seed.
And we talked about that, how it's kind of different basketball when you get past Paulding County, or the bottom half of Paulding County.
Left side, open for three. Rethmel off the iron, no good. 1 for 4 from the field. All threes for Stryker here. Another jump ball forced, and this arrow swings Edgerton's way. Tomorrow night, Eden Antwerp. No game for us on Friday night. We're all tournament from here on out. Saturday night, we think we know where we're going to be, but it's kind of watching results tonight. And then decide if it's Bryan or Paulding for us on Saturday night. Between the circle dribble, Farnham. They got a 1-4 set up for her. Stop, fire, elbow jumper, no good. Just one of those nights for her as well from the field right now. She does go get the loose ball to tie it up, but Stryker owns the possession arrow.
And I have to believe they're trying to get her involved, and I understand that and appreciate that, but at the same time, don't forget about Taylor, because she was your catalyst in that
Whether
first
it's
half.
Olivia Farnham, Sage Willis, whoever, you're going to keep shooting. You have to keep shooting.
You
Stay
do.
confident. Yep. Oberlin, bounce pass to the baseline to Wickerham. And any of these players on the floor, I singled those two out because they're their best players, leading scorers. A three from Willis from the wing, no. Put back, good, off glass, staying with it. That was Abby Oberlin who did a terrific job. And now Stryker going pressure, and Edgerton timeout. A little push from Stryker. It's within a pair. 23-21. Edgerton, a little more than 5 to go in the third. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Your friends at your neighborhood Eden Farmers Co-op Country Store would like to invite you to stop in at the Eden, Montpelier, and Edgerton stores to check out their complete line of pet supplies, animal feed, and outdoor products. Their friendly, knowledgeable staff is ready to answer all of your questions concerning their complete line of Kalmbach, Land O'Lakes, and much, much more. For your convenience, your purchase can be carried to your vehicle by one of their employees. Be sure to stop by soon and see them at your hometown country store, the Eden Farmers Co-op.
Stryker 2 of 6, Edgerton 0 for 4. Coach H to open this third quarter of play, and a 2-point Edgerton lead.
Yeah, and you know, it's just typical basketball game where you have those ebbs and flows, you have the momentum swings, and it's just like who's going to have that last momentum that might really determine who's going to win this basketball game. Yeah, that was Coach Carrier getting on him, and we were mentioning how she's able to get on kids a little bit, but I really like the job she's done, and
definite improvement, no
yes,
question. Forget about the win-loss record.
No.
Definite improvement.
Yep.
All this year, and let's go back year 1 to year 2. I mean, they were a 3-win team last year, doubled their win total this season, so seeing some of the fruits of their labor, and it's only going to get better because of the youth they're playing. Here's Swank playing with the 3 fouls, out between the circles to Smith. Far side to Farnham. Step back jumper, buries the 3. That's her first 3 of the night. And a good look coming out of a timeout.
Yep. What they want to do is get her involved.
26-21 on the Andres O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard, Edgerton. Willis, extra pass over to Rethmel. Touches it now to Wickerham on the baseline. Back out to Rethmel. Now to Willis to Rethmel again. To the foul line to Ramon. Ramon dumps it right to Oberlin. Baseline Jay Wickerham, no good for 3. Weak side rebound Warner, and she's banged a little bit by Gabby Ramon, who will get her first foul.
Yeah, and as I look at the shot chart for Stryker, relying too much on that three-point line, there's some gaps there that they need to take advantage of and take the ball to the basket. Try to be a little more aggressive.
Full court pressure. Smith brings it in to Farnham. Picked up by Willis. She'll loop it back to Smith. Willis just chasing the basketball, now settles in on Smith. Stryker, of course, man-to-man. Now they'll come over near side to Swank. Swank into the lane. The runner left it a little bit short. Got a good shot. Rebound Ramon. And jump ball. Edgerton maintains, well, doesn't maintain because Stryker had the rebound. It will be Edgerton basketball. It'll be Farnham on the baseline. We're midway through the third. 26-21 Edgerton. Ball comes into Smith on the wing. Bounce pass top the key to Farnham. Good closeout, and I think they're going to get running through a screen there on Rethmel. No, it'll be Ramon who came through, her second. One of the two were coming through a screen that was being set.
They weren't being too subtle about it.
Farnham to toss it in on the far sideline. Back cut into the lane. Smith, she didn't catch it cleanly, and then she traveled, or double dribbled. They'll call travel. Maybe it was so surprised how open initially she was.
Yeah, I think so. I kind of lost track, I think, of where she was on the floor also.
Jogging it up now will be Sage Willis. Willis into the half-court offense over to Rethmel. Now to Ramon on the wing. Top of the key to Oberlin. Now it goes to Rethmel. Flashing out high is Willis, and a hand check, and that's 4 on Ava Swank. That's where you roll the dice and rely on the freshman to stay out of foul trouble.
And that's tough. I mean, that's not that she hasn't probably done it a time or two this season, but that's tough, especially when you're in tournament.
She'll be replaced by Noelle Ritter. Edgerton has dealt with an injury of their own. Addie Cape is somebody that's been heavy part of this rotation and not playing, and has had that injury that she's dealt with. So Stryker just had the most recent one coming in with Emma Falk, a starter, and then who was starting for her was Myers. She goes down tonight. And a foul on Edgerton as Ramon got loose in the paint. Fouled on the way up. Personal will be Taylor Smith's first.
Yeah, and only going to be when the two are taken, only the fourth attempt at the free throw line. And you and I have done enough Stryker games to know they tend to live at that free throw line.
If they've won a couple of games, they get the right kids at the line that are 70, 72, 75 plus. They've won a couple of games by just hitting free throws.
But they have been too reliant on that three-point shot. Nice to see Ramon be aggressive.
She hit them both. She's got all 4 attempts. She's made 3 of them. And the lead is 3 for Edgerton at 26-23. Here's Farnham to the post to Ritter. Taken away by Wickerham, who was baiting and helping weak side.
She was waiting on that, wasn't she?
Here's Willis. Kick out. Rethmel for the tie. Off target, no. Offensive rebound, the Wickerham. Threw it away. Smith stepped in front, got the steal. 1-on-1 with Rethmel. Euro step, no good, but 2 free throws for Taylor Smith. Came in averaging just 8 a game and had that and more at halftime at 10. 62% free throw shooter. That foul is number 2 on Taylor Rethmel. Nobody has 3. Rethmel and Ramon have 2 each for Stryker. Smith's free throw is good. 27-23. Edgerton on the Andres O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard.
I would probably struggle to coach in this era, as we call it, with that Euro step. I shake my head every time. But I know it's part of the game. I'd have to adjust. Don't know if I could.
Rethmel to Ramon. Kick out now to Willis from downtown. That one's short. Rebound loose. Stryker has it. Make that Rethmel digging in there. Now it's Willis to the rim. No, but she's fouled. It'll be a blocking foul. 2 shots for Sage Willis. Let's see who that personal foul is on. They'll give number 3 to Noelle Ritter. So Ritter with 3, Swank with 4 for Edgerton, and as we just alluded, Ramon and Rethmel with 2 for Stryker. Willis to the line. 78% on the season, knocks home the first.
I think that's her first point of the half.
Yes.
I think she had 10 at halftime.
Clara Gerschuetz, a 5'7" junior, getting in for the first time after that foul of number 3 on Ritter. Both free throws good, and we're back to a 3-point game. Edgerton in front. They've led tonight by as many as 9. Out in front, Smith goes left side of the floor now to Gerschuetz. Gerschuetz, top of the key. Bodies hit the deck. Ramon gets tangled up with Farnham, and it ends up being an Edgerton turnover. Going right side, here's Rethmel. Top of the key now to Ramon. Back to Rethmel. 2:20 to go in the third. Now it's Willis. Shot fake. Goes to Oberlin. Long 2. No good. Too strong on the wing. Put back, no, but a foul is called on Edgerton. I think it's Casey Everetts. And it'll be just her first of the night. And Abby Oberlin to the line. 5 team fouls on Edgerton and 3 on Stryker. Oberlin short. Second one coming up here. 2:11 remaining. We're in the third. 28-25 it remains. She missed them both. Rebound, Gershuts had it ripped away. Wickerham took it. Now it's Woolis, and she's going to be called for a charge. Sage Woolis has her second foul of the evening.
Yeah, and I have to agree with that one. I know she was being aggressive trying to get to the basket, but maybe just a little too aggressive.
Here comes Farnham and Edgerton right to left. Farnham with the ball in her hands. Right side. Comes back around now, circles over to the left. On the elbow, stops there, gives it up now to Warner. Warner, back cut, wasn't there.
No.
One at Everett's, but it was broken up and read beautifully again by Wickerham. It's 3-point game. Edgerton on top, Stryker ball. Wickerham looking for the tie. Got it! We're deadlocked at 28. 1:25 left in the third. Farnham gives to Smith. Gets a screen now from Farnham. Top of the key, Smith. Bounce pass to the left side to Warner. Warner. Now to Gershuts. She wants the three. Clara Gershuts. Fresh off the bench, sticks the J.
No hesitation.
You know, in
Shot
tournament
with
games,
confidence.
Coach H,
Yep.
you always look for an X factor.
Absolutely.
I'm not saying it's Clara Gershuts, but that's an X factor type shot. And denying Ramon, Taylor Smith will get her second foul.
Agreed. There's always one. We played in the district, and I, watched tape after tape, and the one girl from Holgate never shot the ball, but who killed us that night? That one.
The girl from Holgate that never shot the ball.
Absolutely.
Here's Oberlin. Back out in front it goes now to Woolis. Woolis on the left point, on the wing now to Oberlin. 40 seconds to play in the third. Little hesitation, dribble, contact, and then a strong finish by Sage Woolis.
Yeah, there's not too many kids that do it better than her after contact.
14 for her. 31-30 Edgerton. 28 seconds to go in the third quarter. Edgerton and Farnham out in front with it. Going left side, jump stop, jumper, good. Boy, that was contested. Good defense, and an even better finish from Olivia Farnham.
And I was kind of surprised the count wasn't on because it felt like she was pretty tight to her the whole time. But what
7
a nice
for her,
shot.
7 to shoot. Woolis gives it up to Rethmel. Out in front now, it's knocked away by Warner. 2 seconds, 1 second. Warner got it off, I think. Let's see, yes. Count it. McKenna Warner. Edgerton hits the final 3 shots. And just like the end of the first, we end the third with lots of Edgerton momentum. Edgerton, though, up just a handful, 35-30 as we go to the fourth on V-Rock Sports.
Since 1875, 4 generations of the Krill family have served this area. Krill Funeral Service realizes that the end can be a difficult and emotional time. They will guide you through each and every step of the funeral process, carefully and with integrity. Krill Funeral Service expresses appreciation for your trust in them, and they'll continue to be there for you in times of need. Krill Funeral Service of Edgerton, Eden, and on West Mulberry Street in Bryan, where they offer an on-site crematory.
Hi, I'm Emily Schlegel, branch manager at Midwest Community Federal Credit Union in Bryan. We're excited to announce our new location in the Bryan community, just north of the downtown square on State Route 15. Construction is underway and will soon offer a drive-through, night deposit, and rebranded lobby to serve Bryan and all of Williams County better. We'll be opening soon at 221 North Main Street, and you can stay updated by visiting us at midwestcommunity.org. We look forward to serving you.
Back out here, fourth quarter underway in this sectional final. Let's just say it's a much different game here than in Paulding, as Edgerton forces a Stryker turnover to close or to open up this quarter. By the way, back to the third, and we'll give you that score in a moment. Edgerton an efficient 4 of 9, 2 of 4 from three-point distance. Stryker 4 of 12, 2 of 9 shooting 3. It is still a shutout. Crestview 54, Fayette nothing after 3 quarters of basketball down in Paulding. They'll get North Central coming up on Saturday night. A reach and a foul, and that's number 3 on Sage Woolis now with basically an entire quarter to go. She has 3 and the only one with 3. 4 for Ava Swank for Edgerton and 3 for Noelle Ritter. Farnham on the far side to bring it in. 35-30. Looks over the top and threw that one into traffic. It was lucky they're getting it back because Stryker didn't catch it cleanly. Everett's got the loose ball. Gives to Farnham. Fadeaway Jay no good. Rebound, a scramble won by Oberlin of Stryker. Now it's Woolis looking to push, but Edgerton back in transition. Here's Woolis, top side to Wickerham. Wickerham to the right side. It goes now to Oberlin. Oberlin to Woolis. Jump pass to the left wing. Wickerham looking for 3, and she buries it. Her third 3. That is 9. Nothing else for her, those 3 threes. And the lead is down to a pair. 35-33. High post Farnham maneuvers into the lane. 10-footer good. She's done a really nice job of working through some shooting woes tonight and finding a little bit of that range here, getting her touches closer. And now, jumper from Woolis at the foul line. Her defender went down. It's no good. It's out of bounds off Edgerton.
Yeah, agreed. Again, I like how she plays. She doesn't get down on herself. She just continues to play the game, works the things that she's strong at, and still continues to look to score.
You hear of next man up or woman up. This is next play up. Out of bounds. Touch last by Woolis. It'll belong to Edgerton. A lot of time left. 6:26 remaining. 37-33. Edgerton on the Andres O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard. Here's Olivia Farnham across the timeline. Bounce pass left side to Smith. Smith as they run that flex. Down low, and Gearshoots didn't look it in. It'll bounce off her hands and out of bounds. By the way, one more thing on a point on the flex.
Yep.
Every flex cutter on the baseline, they always claim they're wide open.
Yes.
They're always open. She was that time. She just didn't look to catch it.
No, she didn't. And that pass had a little speed on it, too.
Going to the left side now, Rethmel. Out on top to Woolis. Woolis gets a high screen. Legal screen. That's a legal screen. She did not move.
No.
If I'm Warner, I'm more upset at my teammates that nobody yelled screen,
Correct.
Screen. Foul on Farnham on a reach.
Good foul there, too, because she had the clearance to the basket, just straight shot.
Oh, they went Smith. I beg your pardon. That's 3 on Smith.
She wasn't even in. I didn't even. Wow, okay.
So 3 on Smith, 3 on Ritter, 4 on Swank. Wickerham to the foul line. Her first free throw of the night on the front end of the 1-and-1 is no good. 17 fouls on Edgerton. Stryker not far behind. They have 5. Across midcourt, Farnham gives it up to Smith. Smith had it taken away by Woolis. You show Woolis the ball too much, she'll do this. Goes the other way, and that's the only thing Smith can do is foul her. And I like that competitive fire between both of them. But in this exchange, Woolis and Stryker the winner because that's number 4 on Taylor Smith.
Yeah, that you called it right. Can't
After 3, Spencerville 61, Paulding 28.
I was just going to say, you can't show Sage Woolis the ball, that's for sure. But I do also like that competitiveness between those two ladies. But she's going to roll the dice and keep her in.
Woolis to shoot 2 in a 4-point game. 78% in and out on the first one, no good. And that's a final now. Spencerville has defeated Paulding 64-33. So they will advance to the sectional final. Second Woolis free throw is good, so she'll split the pair. The lead is 3. 15 for Woolis. 37-34 Edgerton. 5.5 to play in regulation. Farnham on the right elbow. Had it knocked clean. Loose ball to Ramon. Stryker doing the job in the half-court defense. It's going to be Ava Swank with the 4 fouls coming back at the next dead ball. Rethmel top of the key. Over to Oberlin. Shot is blocked by Farnham on a closeout. It ricochets out of bounds off Olivia Farnham. And it'll be Swank for Gearshoots.
Still rolling the dice. She's braver than I am, keeping Smith in there with 4.
37-34. Delphi St. John's leads Continental after 3, 26-16. In the paint, shot no good. Rebound off of, or taken away by Swank, and then she slams it off Woolis to preserve a possession. She's trying to do a little wraparound on that baseline. Full court Stryker pressure. Ball comes into Warner. Ball reversal to Smith. Smith coming up near midcourt and across and into the half-court offense. Willis right there to greet her. Smith stays with the 4 fouls. Here's Warner getting around Oberlin. The drive, the kick, the swank 3 off the iron, no good. And the board to Wickerham. Wickerham now through traffic. Wickerham over to Oberlin. Back to Wickerham. Gives to Rethmel. 37-34 Edgerton. 4.5 remaining. Wickerham for the tie. Got it!
She has been huge this half on the offensive end. Defensive, too, she's had some nice plays.
37-all. Willis, a near takeaway. It is. It's off Smith and out of bounds.
And they've tightened up that defense. We talked about it at the half. Edgerton was going to have to be able to handle it, and right now they're struggling a bit.
Well, it's been a while since Stryker has had a lead. They have a shot here. Halfway home in the 4th. Tie game at 37. Wickerham with a hot hand gives it up in the paint for Ramon. Ball knocked away. It's a jump ball, and Edgerton will force the turnover because they own the possession arrow.
Yeah, third turnover of the quarter. Well, third turnover of the half for Stryker, giving them 16 total.
Baseline,
both teams with 16.
Baseline inbounds. Farnham brings it in to Swank. Swank one-on-one with Rethmel. Jump stop on the low left square. Off glass and in for 2. Great job by Ava Swank to get to the jump stop.
Exactly, and show some patience to get that shot off.
Edgerton reclaims the lead, 39-37. Wickerham, shot fake. Now on the wing. Snaps it out in front to Rethmel on the right point. Back to Wickerham. Now to Rethmel. Over to Willis. Willis in the lane. Off glass, too strong. No good. The follow, no good. The next putback is, and a foul. Multiple opportunities for Stryker. Finally able to cash in as Wickerham. And now a chance at a conventional three-point play.
Nice job there of sticking with it. She tried to tap almost the first one in, stuck with it, and was able to get the second one, and then the old-fashioned attempt.
Wickerham buries the free throw. And it's a 1-point Stryker lead after getting the three-point play. Here's Swank, the drive, the kick, the long 2. Everett's no good. Rebound, Stryker, and then it's turned over. The put back up, no good. And now it's Oberlin. Want to correct my score. It is 40-39 Stryker. It had a scoreboard issue. 40-39 Stryker. Under 3 to go.
And I think she would be served to take some timeouts.
And in the lane, Willis will shoot 2. Good dribble penetration. And that foul will be Casey Everett's second. By the way, Fayette did not get a field goal. They lost 57-1 tonight.
My goodness.
That foul is, as we said, Casey Everett's second. In and out on the free throw. That's a couple of misses now for Sage Willis at the foul line. 2:53 left. Stryker 40, Edgerton 39. Second one airborne, good. Sage was 16.
Just think Varner could take a timeout just to kind of give her kids a breather.
Timeout situation, by the way. Stryker with 4, Edgerton only with 2. The next dead ball arrow belongs to Stryker. Here's Farnham, who shakes free inside.
Yeah.
Olivia Farnham gets to the rim, and we're tied again at 41 this time.
Just smooth, just very smooth.
Did a great job sealing her defender, kind of demanding the basketball. Wickerham with an answer. Got it for 3.
Telling you. She said, get on my back. I'm going to carry you this half.
Big shot after big shot both ways. 44-41 Stryker. Turning the corner. Swank to the rim. Answers right back. 7 for Swank.
Well, Stryker's not getting any help on that screen up top. They're not reading it.
Grab on tight now. 44-43 inside of 2 remaining. Lincoln View gets the winner Saturday night in the sectional final. Here's Wickerham. Goes baseline. Sealed off. Kick out now to Rethmel and now to Woolis.
And they need to work for the best shot because they have the lead.
90 seconds to play. Woolis left side wants another three, and she buries it. Sage Woolis from deep.
Or hit a three. What do I know? Hit a three.
Incredible. Timeout, Edgerton. 1:17 remaining. Stryker 47. Edgerton 43. We're back in 30 seconds.
Nay Oil Company supplies heating oil, gasoline, diesel, kerosene, and propane for your home, farm, or business throughout Northwest Ohio with dependable service and competitive pricing. Call 1-800-962-9839 or stop by Nay Oil in Nay, serving you with dependable service since 1927. It's the Nay Oil Company. Nay Oil Company would like to wish all the athletes good luck in today's game.
Okay, game reset. 1:17 left in this one. Stryker 47. Edgerton 43. One timeout remains for Edgerton. They have, by the way, 10 team fouls. Stryker has a foul to give if that needs to come into play sometime.
Right.
It's Edgerton ball. Not now, but if it does need to come into play. Farnham loops it into Smith. Boy, they've been good on Smith here in the second half. No field goals for her. Bounce pass to Farnham. Farnham between the circles. 2-possession game. Warner's back in. Now it's Smith. Smith gives it up to Farnham. Top of the key to Everett. Everett, defender falls down, takes a three. No good. Rebound, Sage Woolis, and she's fouled with 56 seconds to play, and we jog to the other end for double bonus for Sage Woolis. And that foul is the second on Olivia Farnham. Woolis with 19. Now, the last 2 times she's been 1 of 2 at the line. She's 4 for 6 for the game. Connects on the first one. Stryker has hit their last 3 field goals.
And have how many for this half compared to the first half? They've just been way more aggressive, taking the ball at the basket this half.
They have as many field goals in this quarter as they had the whole first half. Second free throw's good. There's another timeout on the floor. 2-possession and a full 2-possession lead at 49-43 Stryker. We're back in 30 seconds.
Your home is the one place where everything should be perfect, including your air. Starks Plumbing and Heating Services helps you achieve the perfect air you deserve with reliable, groundbreaking, award-winning Lennox products. Call Starks Plumbing and Heating Services and see how soon you can get a Lennox home comfort system that'll help improve your health and your mood. It doesn't get any more perfect than that. Call us today at 1-800-329-4040 or visit us at starksphs.com.
Eden and Antwerp, you've got next. Because this second half has been really good.
My goodness.
Fourth quarter in particular. I know we had a halftime of 8 of 28 and 5 of 21, but they've really elevated games here in the second half. On the baseline, there goes Warner. Dump pass inside. Nice. Everett is fouled on the way up. Casey Everett to shoot a pair. Probably a pretty good foul for Stryker. Make her go to the line for 2 because they have been beaten defensively.
Agreed. All the way around. They were beaten defensively, and you might as well make her earn them at the strike.
So that's Wickerham's third. Woolis and Wickerham have 3. Everett is a 50% free throw shooter on the season. Rattles the first one home. She's 3 for 3 tonight. And it's a 49-44 Stryker lead. 3 timeouts left for Stryker, 1 for Edgerton. If we do have a held ball, Stryker has the possession arrow. And remember, Stryker's a 70% free throw shooting team, so the statistics are in their favor. Swank has just fouled out to get the clock stopped. She'll finish with 7 in her first ever tournament game. And you look at that. Swank, Farnham on the Edgerton side, Rufer, Oberlin. Am I missing anybody?
Oh, you mean freshman?
Freshman.
Yeah.
You got 4 on the floor tonight. Free throw dances in for Sage Woolis.
Touched again, almost the entire rim before it fell.
50-45. The next offering, bottom of the net this time. 51-45, little token Stryker pressure. Farnham jogs it into the front court, 40 seconds to play. Farnham stops on the elbow, rotates it now to Ritter, not a three-point threat. Ritter, though, can get to the rim, but she lost the basketball. It's out of bounds off Ritter. Good defense by Stryker to force all of that action.
Yeah, can expand on that. Good defense this second half has been a key, a huge key.
It's brought into Woolis. They try to foul her, nothing yet. And now Farnham will just casually wrap her up and go to the line now. Will Sage Willis with 29 seconds to play.
Again, smart. I mean, just, it's hard to believe watching that young lady that she's a freshman. That's just a smart play. She just knows we didn't foul her on the first attempt. We've got to get her on this.
Willis shooting for 24, gets it. Sage getting hers and more tonight, but if she's been MVP 1A, 1B has been Lexi Wickerham at humongous moments. 2 for 2.
I would have to flip those in all honesty, just because Wickerham's were at times when they needed that momentum.
Smith ranging for 3, and Edgerton says not quite done yet.
There's that competitiveness you talked about.
Neither of these teams were going to go quietly into the night. 53-48 Stryker. We're back in 30.
Good luck and go Panthers from everyone associated with the Stryker Athletic Boosters. The Stryker Athletic Boosters is always proud to be a part of Stryker Athletics, and they want to salute the hard work of all the athletes that are competing this season. If you'd like to be a member of the Stryker Athletic Boosters, contact a coach or a booster member. Good luck and go Panthers from everyone associated with the Stryker Athletic Boosters.
53-48, Stryker with the lead. They came in 16-6. Edgerton 6-16. They played a close competitive game back on January 17th. Stryker ended up winning that 45-38. Where did this, if Stryker wins, where did the tide turn for you?
Well, big picture, it was the defense pressure and the being more aggressive going to the basket, and then, of course, Lexi Wickerham.
And then opened up Wickerham more than by getting to the basket.
Yeah.
Full court Edgerton pressure. 21 seconds to play. It's 53-48. They get it into Willis. Warner leans on her, commits the foul. Again, we've been double bonus for a while, so 2 more free throws. And remember, no timeouts left for Edgerton now.
And this works into, we talked about this at halftime, how Stryker had only had 2 free throws, and that's such a big part of their game is getting to the free throw line. In this second half, they've been living there.
She buries it, and they have slammed the door on a handful of teams by doing this right here, making free throws. If she makes this one, now you're getting into a math game. If you're powerless to stop the clock, doesn't matter how quickly you go. She makes them both. It's a 3-possession game, and Edgerton's just not mathematically going to have enough time here unless a 4-point play or 2 would happen. Farnham for 3, no good. Rebound loose, grabbed by Edgerton. 8 seconds, 7 seconds. Willis with the steal, and Stryker is going to go to the sectional championship game as Warner commits another foul with 4 seconds. Edgerton punched Stryker in the face multiple times tonight, and Stryker, resilient, answered the bell every time.
Yeah, just an absolute resiliency.
And Edgerton showed resiliency, don't get me wrong.
No.
But the counter punching by Stryker is going to get them the W tonight.
Yep. Just a good, solid win.
And she's going to go out making her last 10 free throws. And finish with 29. A 3 by Smith, no good. And the Stryker Panthers have advanced to the sectional championship game. Final score tonight, Stryker 57, Edgerton 48. The postgame wrap-up when we come back.
Have you always dreamed of starting your own business? Are you looking for ways to fund your child's education or save for retirement? Maybe you'd like to buy that dream home. Well, the State Bank can help you meet your financial goals, whatever they may be. With State Bank, you'll get all the products and services you expect from your bank with the personal attention of a locally operated community bank. Find a location near you today. State Bank, member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
U-Store Storage in Bryan has 44 new 10 by 20 storage units available on Edgerton Street in Bryan. With 24-hour access and well-lit facilities, U-Store Storage has a unit just for you. Residential and commercial warehouse space is also available. Looking for a storage unit in the Stryker area? Stryker Mini Storage on Industrial Drive has units as well. For all your storage needs, give U-Store Storage or Stryker Mini Storage a call at 419-636-2545. Willis Electric takes pride in doing electrical work for residential, commercial, and industrial settings. They're ready to complete any job you have, big or small, they do it all. Give Willis Electric a call at 428-3161 for your next electrical job. They'll do it fast and they'll do it right the first time. They're located 5 miles south of Stryker at the intersection of State Route 191 and US 6. Willis Electric takes pride in their service and also takes pride in supporting the Stryker Panthers. Good luck, Panthers.
If you've been thinking about a remodeling project for your home or business, Field Supply Center in Blakesley should be your first choice. Field Supply Center in Blakesley not only has all the lumber for that project, they also have all the building supplies you'll need, along with everything you need for the project, including the cabinetry, plus the expertise to help make your home even more beautiful. It's all at Field Supply Center, located in Blakesley. Field Supply Center, wishing good luck to all the players in tonight's game.
Are you looking for a mechanic that really knows how to repair both foreign and domestic vehicles? Let me recommend Dave Brown at Jason Dietz Customs and Collisions. Dave has spent the last 25 years diagnosing and repairing all makes and models of vehicles in Northwest Ohio. And he's now teamed up with Jason Dietz on State Route 6 just east of Edgerton. So if you're looking for a mechanic that can fix the problem that your last mechanic couldn't, think of Dave Brown at Jason Dietz Customs and Collisions.
Hi, Dan Stuckey here, broker owner of Real Estate Advantage Team. Are you looking for a realtor that will put your wants and needs first? Whether you're looking for a new home or selling your current home, I am with you every step of the way. If you're selling, I will do a comparative market analysis for you so you know what your home should sell for, and I will market your home using the most up-to-date methods available. If you're ready to buy a home, I will go out of my way to get you in the home of your dreams. I work around your schedule and provide you with all the information you need to make the best home buying decision. With over 25 years of real estate experience, I am your trusted real estate advisor. Also, as a Christian-based business, when you buy or sell a home through Real Estate Advantage Team, I will donate 10% of the company's net income from your sale to a church or nonprofit charity of your choice, honoring you as the reason for the donation. So let's get you moving. Call 419-636-5100. That's 419-636-5100.
When it comes to choosing a memorial that represents the lasting memories of a person's life, the Fackler Monument Company in Montpelier, Ohio can create exactly what you are looking for, like an eagle soaring through the woods etched on a memorial, a bench that has mom and dad's names engraved into the granite to sit and reflect, a picture of the family farm etched on the stone, or maybe your style is a memorial that has a split headstone with a vase in between for flowers. The Fackler Monument Company of Montpelier, Ohio, serving families in the tri-state area since 1924.
Welcome back out here to Bryan, where opening night of sectional basketball belongs to Stryker, 57-48. Head coach Connor Varner with us. And Connor, congrats on the win. Down most of the night, but boy, you've got a resilient, plucky group of kids that just don't seem to panic and get rattled.
Oh yeah, and I think that's a huge part of going back to our four seniors that I talked about with you earlier. They want to win, man, and they're going to do anything it takes to win, and that goes down to Gabby Ramon, who guarded, that freshman girl from Edgerton. She was huge tonight guarding her, and, she's going to make shots. She's 6 foot. She's going to make shots over the top of her, but she guarded her hard, and Lexi Wickerham hitting some huge shots at the end. Sage, hitting some huge free throws at the end, and, Caitlin went down, but before she went down, she was playing big for us too, and just an overall great team win. Couldn't be prouder.
Coach H talked about how impressed we were. She mentioned it, though, on team defense overall. You mentioned the job done on Olivia Farnham, but the team defense and then the adjustment. Taylor Smith goes off in the first half, and you really neutralized and bottled her up in the second half.
Yeah, definitely. And, that partly was we had Sage on her at the beginning. She got in foul, so had to take her off. But, then we gave Sage that green light to go back on her. And, when Sage gets a challenge, she's going to take that challenge to heart. And I don't know how many more points she scored after Sage was on her, but Sage played big on her too then.
And you look at your number. You also win this game. You win by 9, and you outscore them 18-8 at the foul line. You've done that to quite a few teams. Being good at the foul line means something.
Yeah, that's something we talk about. We practice it every day. I think maybe some people think they're either going to make them or they're not, but no, it's a skill that we practice every day, and our girls take it seriously, and those are huge for us tonight.
If I may, did you talk about that at halftime? Because we had you at 1 out of 2 from the free throw line in the first half, and then look what you did in the second half.
Almost like settling.
Point of emphasis.
Yeah, we talked about going in, penetrating more, getting to the rim more to be able to get to that free throw line, and the other big thing we talked about is limiting their second chance shots at halftime, and we did a much better job of that the second half too, just going to get the rebound.
Yep. Any early thoughts on Lincoln View?
They've got some players. They've got some quick guards who are able to penetrate, get to the rack, and shoot. And, we have some things ready for them. But, we're just going to prepare the next 2 days. And, we talked to the girls. It's, next win it's a net. And that's something that these girls haven't had yet. And those seniors want that. And we're just going to work hard the next couple of days and prepare for them.
And that's the best part. You get to go back to practice tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. Let's keep it going as long as we can, right? That's the goal here.
Hey, enjoy it tonight. Tournament wins sometimes are hard to come by. You know that, so enjoy this one tonight.
Thank you. Thanks.
Connor Varner, head coach of the Stryker Lady Panthers, as they win here tonight by the final score of 57-48, and they do get the number 5 seed, Lincoln View, coming up on Saturday night at 6. Stryker is the 3 seed. Let's total this thing up. Sage Willis, a brilliant night overall. 29, and she ended up 6 field goals. Everything else came at the foul line tonight. So 29 for Sage Willis. Lexi Wickerham picked them up when they absolutely needed shots to go. She ended up going for 18 and drilled 5 from 3. She had 5 of the 8 threes on the night that Stryker hit as a team. So 18 for her, 4 for Abby Oberlin, 3 for Caitlin Myers, 3 for Gabby Ramone. For Edgerton, Taylor Smith ended up leading the way with 16. Olivia Farnham scored 11. Ava Swank 7. Casey Everett 6. Noelle Ritter 3. Clara Gershutz 3. McKenna Warner 2 on the night. Stryker was 14 of 43 from the field, 8 of 24 from the three-point line, 6 of 13 in the second half, and they were a perfect 4 for 4 shooting threes in that fourth quarter, either A, making the run, or B, keeping Edgerton at bay. Edgerton ended the night 17 of 49 from the field, 6 of 16 from the three-point distance. And we mentioned the foul line, where, again, a big part of this game was also won. Stryker 18 of 24. Edgerton, they were 8 of 10 at the foul line. Percentage-wise, they just didn't get there and have enough attempts on the night as well. Coach H?
Okay, to round it out for the Edgerton Lady Bulldogs, and congratulations again on a building season, and they're just going to keep on building because they've got a lot of youth, but good luck to their seniors as they move on to their next, season and or what they decide to do after they graduate. They had 17 turnovers on the evening. I had them 11 offensive boards, 18 defensive boards for a total of 29. Keep in mind, 9 out of those 11 offensive boards came in the first half, so as Coach Varner alluded to, they did a much better job, did Stryker, in the second half, not allowing Edgerton to get those boards. To round out for Stryker, who will continue on, I had them with 17 turnovers, 11 offensive, 20 defensive for a total of 31 rebounds.
So Stryker and Lincoln View on Saturday night at 6. The other sectional championship game in Bryan will be determined tomorrow night. We'll be here for Eden versus Antwerp in the 6 o'clock game. And then the late game tomorrow night is Ayersville against Hicksville. Those two winners will collide then in game number 2 on Saturday night in sectional final basketball. Good way to start for us here in tournament play tonight.
You're right.
With Edgerton and Stryker. Edgerton led the way for most of the night and at every turn. 13-5 after 1, 23-16 at the half, 35-30 after 3. And then we're outscored 27-13 in that fourth quarter, and a good chunk of it either threes from Lexi Wickerham or Sage Willis banging in free throws.
Yeah.
And all spells a win. They are 17-6. Edgerton will bow out at 6-17, but we would be remiss if we didn't note the noticeable improvement. Playing youth, couple of freshmen, a sophomore. You get a junior in Smith coming back next year. I mean, there's 4 of the 5 that started tonight are back. Now it's that commitment in the off season.
Yeah, you see what they want to do this summer, but it's there. It is there. And, again, I alluded to Coach Carrier. I've coached against her years and years ago. It's like how she handles her kids, and so nothing but up for them, that's for sure.
Want to thank Teresa Kuzmal, Chad Savage, and the crew here tonight for setting things up here tournament-wise. Ran a good opening night. And, of course, the hospitality room here in Bryan. Thanks for taking care of us there. We'll see them again tomorrow night. Matter of fact, overall, it's going to be a 2-week stay. This is my kind of 2-week stay, 2 minutes from home to do these games. We're back here tomorrow night for part 3 of Antwerp and Eden. Antwerp blew out Eden in game 2, and then Eden made some nice adjustments, played them to it ended up being a 2-possession game, I think, but close. It was 4 points, I believe, was the distance in game number 2. So tomorrow night, we'll be interested to see game number 3, Antwerp and Eden at 6 o'clock tomorrow evening. Hope everybody can join us again about 5:35 or 5:40. Again, our final tonight, Stryker rallies, and they eliminate Edgerton here on the opening night of sectional play in Northwest Ohio. Final again, Stryker 57, Edgerton 48. Quickly, Krista Bruner will run through scores from these early games on a brief edition of the Midwest Community Federal Credit Union Scoreboard Show. So long, everybody, from Bryan.